Morning, welcome to Hardy Classics, and today we're going to take the little Bedford Chevanne, or Viva van, whatever you want to call it, Chevette van. It's basically a Chevette estate car made into a van. We're going to take it for a run. So we're going to stick the trade plates on. Absolutely immaculate, this van. I don't think I've seen a van as immaculate in my life, to be fair. A restored van. I haven't. The quality of it is exceptional. Before we take it, I'll just show you quickly the quality of the restoration that this has had undertook. This engine bay, it's perfection. If I could pick a fault, there's one fault, and that's it, that chip. And that's it. Perfection. Well, we'll get it fired up and go down memory lane. Little bit of choke. Big 60. I know, I keep saying it about these. Unbelievable start. Unbelievable. Like you look something. Right, take it away. You see a lovely little short 4-speed gearbox there. We're off. A little bit of choke on. We took this one in, I don't know, 3 months ago with the collector, and took for sale now. A really rare sight on the road. They weren't really a massively popular van then, but a lot rarer now. This one's living up in the Bedford dealership parts delivery van, and a lot of these were used for similar things, and television companies, you know, Reader Views, and the people who repaired your tellies, the washing machine companies had them, and basically they were just a car derived van. They were a Chevette estate car with the windows blanked out. Just drives like a little car really, this thing, because it is basically a little estate car. But the quality of the restoration inside is faultless. The interior, it's immaculate. The headline, everything. You know, it's really gone to town with us. And like I say, I'd like to stick my neck out and think this is the best one. I can't say there's been a better one. Somebody might prove us wrong. I always thought the engines in these were a little bit gutless compared to the Escort van, the Marina van. I just always thought they didn't have the same power. And it's the same engine that they fitted to the little Bedford Chevette again. Great vans, fantastic vans, but a little bit gutless. I think that was a bit of a problem with them. The engine was a little bit underpowered, and it seemed to wear out pretty quickly as well. This one's got 82,000 miles on. Again, could be right. I can't say for sure. I think the reason there were so many small vans on the road years ago, because there was a lot of different things happening. Now you just see a van like a transit van, and all that's there for is to deliver parcels, or, you know, stuff from Amazon. You know, obviously there's work vans, but the little vans, years ago you would have a butcher, he might have a little van. A baker might have one of these little vans. A washing machine repairman, something like that you don't see now. You just throw your washing machine away. You buy a washing machine, it breaks, and then you throw it away. Well, 30 years ago, your washing machine breaks, you got somebody out, you put a new belt on it, you'll be away again. Same with a kettle. I tell people about kettles when the kettle breaks. When your kettle used to break years ago, you used to go to the shop and buy an element, take the kettle to bits and put a new element in. Now, stuff isn't made to be reused like this van. This van's got to have a lower carbon footprint than any of the modern cars that's on the road today because it's been around longer. And like I say, you can repair it. So to me, I don't think we've come forward with the old recycling thing, because I think years ago, like I say, your telly broke, somebody come out fix your telly. Your washing machine broke, they fixed your washing machine. And it just went on like that. Now it breaks and you throw it away. And the same with cars. You get cars now, they get the 10-year-old, the scrap, throw them away. They're not worth fixing. Where the likes of this, you know, you could fix it, you could do it yourself. It wasn't all electronics, you know. You could lift the engine out, pull the sump off, pull the pistons out, get it rebored, new shells back together, you know. And there was a bit of fun in it as well. Where the modern cars today, there's no fun in them. One thing about this little van, which I think is a really good thing, is the way the dashboard's laid out. Everything's there. Your switches, your dials, you can see them clearly. And it's just, there's plenty of room. There's plenty of room where the dash is. It's got no power steering, the little van, but you don't need power steering. It's nice and light on the front. You know, they're just a good usable little van. And this one, like I say, I would drive to London this afternoon. All little commercials like this now from the 70s and the 80s, they're really rare because obviously they were well used, and you know, people thought they were never going to finish, you know, they were never going to end, they were never going to stop making them. So you know when they finished their life, that was it. But when they finished their life, they sort of finished the production of them, so they weren't replacing them with the likes of the Chevannes and the Morris-Ital, the Escort. We're all about the same ilk, the Bedford HA, and now they're just becoming a really collectible thing. I've got one or two in my collection. I've had hundreds of the things over the years. I love driving them, I love buying them and selling them, and I just think they're a great thing, they're a great investment. They're only going to go up in money, and they don't really take a lot of maintenance compared to, say, if you bought yourself, you know, Ferrari 308 or something. You've got to put a new set of belts on it every year, or not just a Ferrari, any sort of thing. Where these little vans, they don't take any maintenance, and most of the parts you can get at Auto Jumbles or eBay. Brake parts are usually all interchangeable. The engine parts are usually interchangeable. You know, just a cheap way really to get into the classic scene. There you go, she's just been up Potter's Bank. She drove okay. Like I say, I think they're a little bit underpowered or overgeared compared to the Escort, the Marina van. You know, they doesn't seem to have the pull of those other two vans I've got. But looking back, I remember this engine, like I say, in the Bedford HA, in the Viva, it was always a flat engine. It was never peppy. It was always flat. Great reliable engines, but you know, you would never break the world speed record, that's for sure. In the marketplace to today, even for stuff like small commercials, 500 weight, 1000 weight vans. I think I've said a million times, there can't be anything with less of a carbon footprint than something's been around for 40 or 50 years. There can't be. And every part on it can be recycled. You know, there's no computers, there's nothing. There's an engine, a set of brakes, and a battery, and that's about it. Must have a set of air horns fitted there, which you would have fitted back in the day, especially if you were a boy racer or a van racer. Right, well, we're coming back after a test drive. I don't know, we've probably done 8, 10, 12 miles or something. Good form, faultlessly really. Have I got any little niggles with it? Not really. Brakes are a little bit spongy on this. And again, the power, it's not as powerful as a Ford Escort or a Marina van. But again, it could be geared differently. But apart from that, it's a fantastic little van. And the restoration that's gone into it, for the price we're selling this for, you couldn't do the restoration. You could not do the restoration for the price of this van. So there you go. Chevette. There you go. Bedford Chevette. Rally Classics. Chevanne, or whatever you want to call it. Chevette van. Hope you never see another.